Greetings and salutations, everyone. It's time for another episode of Viewport Relay, a bi-weekly podcast where the Viewport team looks at the latest news in the gaming industry. As always, I'm your host, Albert Corson, joined by Tristan Jung.
Hello.
And Alex Nestor.
Hey.
Guys.
Hello. Yeah.
Guess what's coming?
What? Winter is coming.
No, that's over already.
Oh, okay.
E3. You
Oh.
know what? No. E3!
E3 net. Anybody remember? Anybody else remember Big Connect?
I'd rather not.
We might have victims, alright, listening in. They don't want to be reminded of that.
They're wondering what they're gonna do.
Yeah. He goes home and they told his wife, just like he did.
And now they don't have a wife. Is that too much?
Or a life. We're going to talk about it. How does that sound?
Fantastic.
Let's just skip over it. Screw it. Who cares about E3?
Okay,
Sony
never mind.
doesn't care about E3.
Sony doesn't. Sony doesn't. EA doesn't really.
Yeah.
EA doesn't have a press conference this year. No press conference.
Nintendo never cared.
Nah, they go at their own flow.
Yeah. So we're just gonna roll in. We're gonna do it like this, okay? All right, let's get started, guys. We're gonna go in order, kind of in order of press conference, even though technically EA doesn't have a press conference. We're going in that order. So we're gonna start with EA. No press conference this year. I've got one question just before we get into the game discussion, and I'm gonna ask you this for like kind of everyone. It's like, what's the objective of these companies this year, right? Like, what are they trying to do? And with EA, I don't know, make games? Is that their objective?
Make money.
Make money. All right, I think that's everyone's objective. So Tristan, you win the Gold Star Prize today. Random tidbit before we go into this. Not tidbit, but does EA need to win back trust of their customers at all?
Absolutely. That's what I was thinking of immediately. You know, Anthem came out, and we kind of saw how that did upon release and how they handled kind of the follow-up to it and patches and things like that with silent nerf of the loot and things like that. And then, of course, Battlefield's kind of always just kind of been there and has had a pretty slow start, but they've been recovering. So yeah, I'd say a large part of EA's strategy is actually going to be like, okay, here's our groundwork for kind of how we're going to fix our platform and regain trust going forward.
I feel like they've improved on one front of that. Microtransactions, I feel, in EA games aren't as obtrusive as they used to be. But now it's just their games are half-baked. So
yeah, they definitely feel rushed in many ways.
Yeah.
I feel, if they were to do a press conference, they would have pushed very hard on Fallen Order, because everyone seems to love that game right now as compared to all their other releases. But I agree with Alex on they got some I keep conflating EA with Activision right now for some reason, because I feel like Activision is more like EA at the moment, but EA also has a lot of damage control to do.
What about if there's no press conference, is there just not a lot coming down the pipeline? Or maybe there's stuff coming down the pipeline, but it's too far out?
I think that might be some of what's going on. Maybe they're kind of forecasting that the next generation of consoles is going to be coming out, so maybe they don't want to show their hand too early on that. So they're going to kind of focus on this EA play to, like I said, just talk about what they got so far and just try to fix it up. Maybe show like a Sims 4 DLC or 3, latest sports games, and then just go on their merry way.
Yeah,
all right.
I feel like a lot of their big games are kind of in the, I don't know what you call it. I guess they have cycles, right? Like Apex is more game as a service. Battlefield, they're still pumping out DLC or free content. I don't know what you call it.
Free LC.
Free
Yeah,
LC.
it's a live service. They also call it a live service.
Sports games, I don't want to see any more NFL players come on stage. So I can kind of...
Who came up last year?
I thought there was some big FIFA thing last year.
No, the FIFA thing was a while ago. It was the NFL and the esports player who won a tournament or something.
Oh,
right?
that's right. That's right.
Honestly, they have nothing else to show right now, I feel. So, might as well not pad out an hour.
So I went to the EA website.
Yep.
And they have a coming soon section on their website. There were 3 games. There were 3 games.
Let me guess, all the sports games.
No, so there was Sea of Solitude.
Oh, yeah.
Which is coming out,
July.
announced coming out in July now, right? There was Madden.
Yep.
Oh, I know what the last one's gonna be.
What's the last one?
Command and Conquer Rivals.
No, that's already out, I think. No, Jedi Fallen Order was the last one.
Oh.
So, 3 games coming out with release dates, right? So maybe that's the kicker here. But what are the odds that EA announces something that's coming out this year, right? Probably very low. Unless it's an indie title like Unravel or something, right?
Dude, I'm telling you, they gotta work on Anthem 2 right away. Like, that game was done. Anthem 1.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if a DFib can handle that game.
All right. So here's what I've got, right? Games coming down the pipeline that I think might be announced or news, right? So we got Dragon Age 4, probably the biggest one. Got teased, right, last year.
Right, yeah.
Are we going to hear anything about it, you think?
I think that's a no.
I think they're going to handle Fallen Order, and then they're going to let Dragon Age kind of take the next big RPG action-y game.
So kind of going by a big game a year, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I think those two kind of fill a similar niche in terms of genre.
All right. Some folks at DICE said stay tuned closely to EA Play this year for Battlefield news. So rumors are we will get potential gameplay footage of the Pacific War for Battlefield 5 update.
Mm-hmm.
When that comes out in the fall.
Mm-hmm.
The only other one I could come out with was they've been working on a Command and Conquer remaster of the original games.
Mm-hmm.
We might get some gameplay or something of that regard. So from the sounds of it, it doesn't sound like we're very hyped for EA, and it doesn't sound EA itself is very hyped for EA.
No, I think there's rolling with the punches.
I think they're just here this year, right? And technically it's a pre-E3 event, right? So it's on the Friday, right? I think it goes throughout the weekend, but it's off-site. It's at its own little thing. Just play their games.
I'm just
here
so I don't get fined.
Yeah, pretty much. Maybe they could bring Marshawn Lynch to the Madden booth.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go on. We got Saturday. No press conferences or anything, but we have Nintendo World Championship going on. Splatoon 2,
Mm-hmm.
Smash Ultimate, and Mario Maker 2 Invitational.
There's a bit of a downside to that last one you said, with a recent discovery.
Yeah.
We don't care about that.
You can't
though.
play online with your friends. So, how are they going to set up the tournament? Are they just going to keep?
Well, they're the only players online in the world, so you automatically get matched with these randos that just happen to be the other players.
They're like, let's time it. Everyone, click play now.
Go. I think it's going to be kind of like how they do at Twitch, or not Twitch. It's on Twitch, but Games Done Quick, where they're going to give these players some crazy levels, and they have to see who can beat it first.
Yeah.
And they might do one where they play together. They did say there was local. You could play together locally, right?
So it's a LAN.
Yeah. You gotta have friends IRL, alright? Nintendo's all about those in-person LAN parties.
Yep, walking, sleeping, playing games together.
Anyways, we got, I don't know, Splatoon 2, Smash Bros. You guys gonna watch any of it? I don't know.
I'm more excited about Splatoon 2 than Smash, to be honest. I might watch Splatoon 2.
Yeah, I'll probably watch the Mario Maker just because I want to see the levels. But Smash is kind of boring because it's an items on
what
timed.
Nice.
Yeah, it's not actual
Nintendo.
stocks.
What the hell?
Yeah, there's items. So, yep,
It's all about the fun. So
that's all right.
Yep.
Let's go into Sunday. Got our first big boy coming in. First press conference. Microsoft coming in hot Sunday morning.
Halo Infinite.
Halo Infinite. Okay, here's going back to it. What's Microsoft's goal this press conference, right? Are they focusing on like, we gotta win this, what are we on, 7th console gen? Is that what we're on?
I think we're on 8.
8th? We're on 8? Okay, we gotta win this 8th console, we gotta finish strong, or are they like, hey, we gotta pump out some games and, focus on the next one? What's their game plan here?
I think they should... I think they're going to follow up on all the studios that they acquired over the past years. They've been, like, hoarding these things, right?
Yeah, so they got, like, Ninja Theory and a bunch of other people.
Mm-hmm. So I feel like it'd be weird if they didn't announce anything related to that, just because they spent so much time talking about it in the past few years. So I feel like there's going to be a huge indie section. And then they're going to follow up on Gears of War Funko Pop and Halo Infinite.
What do you think's in store for Halo Infinite?
To be honest, I don't know.
I think they'll just show more gameplay, if anything.
If it comes out on PC, would you guys play it? If it came like simultaneous release on PC?
To be honest, I was more excited about Master Chief Collection than the new Halo. So if both come out, I would rather play Master Chief Collection.
Oof. Okay.
Yeah, there's very low chances I touch this game.
The hype levels are low today. I'm trying to get you guys excited. Mm-hmm. You guys are.
I mean, are you
shooting me down here?
Are you excited?
I gotta see
Halo?
gameplay, but I mean, I like the Halo game, except for Halo 5. That was bad. Yeah, that was bad. Reach was good. 4 was good. 5 was bad.
Yeah, here's the thing. I feel like with the ODST was really good. I feel, and then after that, it just became too much of the same. Mm-hmm. It became worse than Call of Duty almost.
It has a feeling they want to kind of reboot it, right?
Mm-hmm.
This one. So I really want to see where they're going to take this, but you never know. You never know. Or maybe Halo Infinite was like for next gen consoles and we won't even see it.
That could be it too.
All right. You got anything, Alex? I'll start jumping in. I got some stuff.
Nah, go ahead and jump in. I can't even think of
They gotta bring back some good IP. I was looking through some IP that they own. Sunset Overdrive. That's like a...
Nah, don't think that's making it through.
We're gonna have a new Forza, for sure.
Oh, that was on my list.
That's guaranteed.
All right, new Forza game.
I think those are the only really...
Hey, that's one of the studios they got too, Tristan, so there you go. Maybe we'll just see a Forza game.
They're gonna bring another car on stage.
Did they buy the We Happy Few studio? I think they did, right? Platonic Games or something? No,
Platonic is Yooka-Laylee.
Oh, that's Yooka-Laylee.
Compulsion, yeah, they did.
Okay, I think it's too soon for them to come out with another game. I can see maybe Ninja Theory, because Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice came out a couple years ago at this point.
Well, they still have their Samurai game coming out, right?
Samurai game? Sucker Punch?
Oh,
they didn't buy Sucker Punch, did they?
Tsushima?
Yeah,
that's
Sucker
Tsushima.
Punch.
That's Sucker Punch.
Oh, okay.
They are not a Microsoft studio.
JK.
That was at the Sony press conference.
I thought there was another Samurai game, and I was about to get really pissed off.
Mm-hmm. People love their Samurai.
No more Samurais.
Sekiro. Anyways, let's see. I've got potentially new Fable game on my list.
Ooh.
The revival of Fable?
Yeah.
I don't know if it can come back.
Fable with the 4 as the A? How about that?
You know what? Fable...
Fably.
Let's just do it. Lionhead Studio and Rare try to make a Fable game together. The complete revival of two dead studios in a dead game series.
And it takes place in Banjo-Kazooie World.
And it'll come out in 2040.
And you gotta build cars. That's gonna be main gameplay.
But what do you mean? Rare's back alive, Alex. They made Sea of Thieves.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that one.
What else we got? I had a Cyberpunk 2077 question mark here.
Did that show up here? I guess it showed up at Microsoft last year.
Yeah, it did. At the end.
It showed up at Microsoft last year, and there's no Sony this year, and it's definitely not going to show up at Nintendo. Unless it shows up at the PC gaming show, but I think that's too small of an audience.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe PC gaming, but you're right. The audience is definitely a lot smaller. It might actually end up being Microsoft again. Just because they don't have Todd Howard to call on this time.
I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
I thought there was a bunch of news around. Did they say they were gonna show more? There was some back and forth between like demo,
reports.
No demo.
I heard conflicting reports, exactly. I heard one place say demo, one place say no demo.
I feel like they can't do the same thing as last year where they do like the fake hacking thing and like the lights go crazy. I call it the what's the Overwatch character?
Sombra.
The Sombra reveal.
Yeah.
The lame, oh no, we're being hacked.
What if they're just actually being hacked? They're like, guys, this isn't a joke. Please.
Please evacuate the premises.
Phil Spencer. It's great to be a gamer on, oh no, we're being hacked.
Oh,
Not
no.
this again.
Yeah, I think it just has to be part of the normal program if they do it.
Yeah, I think it was definitely a special thing last year because it'd been like 5 years since we'd seen anything related to that game.
Mm-hmm.
So this year I think it would go fine. I mean, they'll obviously announce it, right? It'll be like, and from our friends at CD Projekt Red, we have a new thing to show you. All right, other than that, I've got Age of Empires 4.
Okay.
That was previewed last year at the PC Gaming Show. I don't know if it would make it to Microsoft's press conference, but
I don't think so.
You think it would be a PC Gaming Show sort of thing?
Yeah,
Yep.
I don't think
RTS is dead genre.
There's
All right.
no way they're bringing that to main stage. What are they gonna do? Bring an army on stage?
Yes.
Bring an elephant on stage?
They bring cars on stage. They can bring an army on stage.
Bring a crossbow on stage on wheels?
They're going to bring one man, and he's going to be wearing a blue cloak, and he's going to go, whoa, lo, lo.
You know, they had Devil May Cry 5 last year. Maybe they'll bring another Japanese studio to show off a game. I don't know which one, but...
They previewed Jump Force last year, too, at Xbox.
Wait, that's Stranding?
That's Stranding? I don't think it'll happen at Microsoft.
No, I don't think it'll happen.
Oh.
That's why they're showing off the gameplay now, right? Beforehand.
Oh, I see.
Right? Because...
It's happening at PlayStation right now on Twitch.tv.
What other Japanese developers out there who haven't made a game in a while? Like, Platinum Games has their hands full. Like, they're making like 5 games at once.
They're making like
not gonna
5 games for Nintendo.
Exactly. They're not going to show a game. What other big Japanese studios? Like Bandai Namco just made...
Mojang?
I was saying Mojang. Anything new game from Mojang, guys? Or are we going to get Minecraft in 5K?
I'm trying to think through... All these games I'm thinking of are part of Sony. It's really... I can't come up with anything.
All right, here's the last one. You guys forgot about this one. Battletoads got announced last year. Do we see gameplay? Yes or no? Tristan.
Maybe it'll be part of their indie.
No, yes or no?
Yes,
No maybes.
yes,
No maybe. Yes.
yes.
Okay, yes.
How about...
And now you can say your maybe.
Oh, wait, how about this one? How about this one? Outer Worlds by Obsidian. That showed up last year.
Yeah, okay.
I could see that showing up at a press conference.
Yeah, in place of Todd Howard.
Yeah, they'll want to flex that Obsidian acquisition because people love Obsidian still.
And then
Wait, did Microsoft buy Obsidian? Oh, they did.
Yeah,
That's
they did.
right.
Yep.
yeah, and then that game
Wait,
will
why
flop.
are they selling it exclusive on the Epic Store? I don't understand. Okay.
And then that game will flop, and then nobody will make any type of first-person RPGs ever again,
Except for Cyberpunk,
except for Cyberpunk.
which will come out in the year 2077.
Yeah.
When everyone's forgotten about all these other games. That's all I got for Microsoft. Here's the thing about Microsoft. Last year we thought they had nothing, and they came out with the most things ever.
Are we talking about hardware? Did they say no
can talk
hardware?
They did not say no hardware that I could find of, but do you think they're going to show hardware? I feel like they would preface if they're going to show no hardware, right?
They gotta bring out
because they want people watching, right? If they're going to announce new hardware, they're going to say beforehand, we're going to show off something.
No.
They gotta bring out the engineer to say some stuff that sounds sciencey.
There are 10 billion...
Devices that run Java.
What? Capacitors? What do you call those things on
Transistors?
Transistors? I don't know. Gigaflops, megahertz, gigahertz,
Basically,
polygons.
it makes it the world's most powerful console. That's all you need to know.
Xbox One XY. I don't know where they're gonna go.
I don't know where they were going either. Theirs is the biggest wild card, I think, right?
I think they have a lot of potential. Everyone. Like, this is the first time they're the only one of the big three.
Except for Nintendo, who's there.
But Nintendo does their, like, off-site thing, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, but they have a press conference. It's just digital format. They're still on the show floor, right? You can still play their games on the show floor. Sony's just, like, dipped out completely. They're like, nope, our games aren't going to be there. No press conference. Oh, my God.
I'll be impressed when they have an Iwata hologram. But no.
What? Why? Don't say the man's name in vain, alright? That's a new rule on this podcast.
Okay. No, I think there's a lot of potential in what Microsoft can do this year. There's a lot of unknowns. They can blow it out of the park, or hit it out of the park, whatever the saying is. But the pessimist in me says they're gonna kind of flop it.
And I think it's a strategic flop, right?
What?
Consoles are coming. Well, no, consoles are coming next year, right?
Uh-huh.
So they got a bunch of shiny new games coming out for their new console, right? That you want to have games to launch your console with, right? Games take like 2 to 3 years, maybe 3 to 4 years to make. So why release them all right now when you could just release one on your new console?
Yeah, you hold it.
Kind of like Death Stranding. Probably going to come out with the new console. All right. Let's go to Sunday afternoon.
Oh, no.
Here we go.
Ugh.
Hey, guys, what's the goal of Bethesda?
I heard they're announcing a new Fallout game. It's going to be called Fallout 76.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Are you excited for it?
I'm pretty excited about it. I think it's going to be great.
I hear the open beta is going to be in October. You should see how that goes.
Nice, yeah. So
you'll be excited right up until then.
I'm pretty hyped about that.
All right, does Todd just come out on stage and just say I'm sorry for like 2 minutes? What happens?
Wait, does Todd show up?
I don't know. I don't know if he'll be allowed on stage this year.
Is it Pete Hines only?
You know, I think they should bring out that like 6'8" tall guy who showed up for the Rage 2 presentation.
Yeah, the crowd really loved that guy.
No, but Rage 2 didn't do that well either. So
no, it did not. It did not.
All right. So what cards does Bethesda have left?
That was my question. They've got Doom Eternal is all I've got written down for these guys.
Doom Eternal.
They got Elder Scrolls Blades, the mobile game.
Isn't that out already?
The
beta.
The open beta is out. It sucks. I played it on my phone. It's not that great.
But did you play it in a meeting?
I played it on the toilet.
With one hand?
I played it on the toilet. With one hand? With one hand.
Okay.
Wolfenstein. The new Wolfensteins that are coming out.
Wait, which one? Oh, the expansions?
Or one-off, or however they are calling it. I think there's a bunch of non-Bethesda software games that are coming out, which may be interesting. Dishonored 3, maybe?
Ooh, I forgot about that completely.
I feel like their play here is to not talk about Bethesda Softworks at all. And talk about themselves as a publisher.
I like that. Here's the real question. Starfield, are we going to see gameplay?
Absolutely not.
No.
Really? I think we are. I think we are, guys.
I think it's too early. Like, people are going to be so pissed about Fallout 76 that if they show it this year, it's just going to be bad marketing.
Mm-hmm.
If Starfield uses the same engine...
Oh, it is.
Oh my god.
They've already said it uses Creation/Gamebryo engine. Yeah.
Oh no.
I mean...
It's gonna be freaking Fallout 2077 right here.
If you show a trailer this year, people are literally not going to believe their eyes what they're seeing. This is not good. They can't do it.
Starfield doesn't even have a wiki page. I'm trying to...
I mean, we can see gameplay, but that doesn't mean it's coming out this year, right? Like, Cyberpunk 2077, we saw gameplay, but that's not coming out this year.
No, but here's the thing. Microsoft goes first, right? So if they show Outer Worlds and then Bethesda shows Starfield, and Starfield isn't that great, I think they're screwed.
I feel like they're different scale of games, though.
Is it, though? I feel like they're going to be the same game.
I don't know. I feel like a Elder Scrolls style game is a lot bigger than an Obsidian game. I guess you could point to New Vegas, but that's not written in their engine.
Does size matter? Fallout 76 was 4 times the size as Fallout 4.
That's true.
Did it matter?
No, it didn't. No, it did not. Last one I have for this is probably not more PrE stuff, right? Unless we get a PrE 2, which I don't think we will.
No,
And
probably
then the
still
last
too
one I
early.
had was Elder Scrolls Online expansion, most likely.
Oh yeah.
All right. Anything else for what are you guys thinking on Bethesda?
Honestly,
here?
I think the biggest bet right now for Bethesda conference for me is Todd gonna show up or not? I think that's the biggest question mark for me.
We need to have a bet on that. By the way, we need to have a $5 bet. Does Todd show up or not?
At what minute interval to figure out?
No,
Maybe?
just a yes or no. Make it
Yes
a
or
simple
no?
bet.
Okay.
Only if we know he's going to show up. Then you have to get like when.
Well,
he's gonna
we
show
won't
up.
be able to do that unless we got eyes on the show floor.
Here's the real. Does Todd ever show his face again at E3?
Does
gonna
Todd
work
show
up-
his face again ever?
After he makes jokes of sometimes it just doesn't work, and then he comes out with Fallout 76. I don't
and
know
it
if he can show.
completely doesn't work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he just puts up his hands and shrugs at that point. I don't think he can follow that one up.
Do you think Todd's
Alright.
gonna resign right before E3?
What is he, by the way?
I think he's just a
Bethesda.
director.
Okay, game director. Okay. Let's go on to Monday. We got PC gaming show in the morning. I didn't have any notes because this one's always a freaking grab bag of stuff, right? Like everything comes out during this time. I actually kind of like it. It's a lot of cool niche PC games that come out during this time.
Here are 700 indie games coming out in the next year.
Yeah, here's a Paradox game. Here's a blah blah game. Here's another game. Anything noteworthy?
Probably just some like chipsets that are coming out for PC mobos and things like that, but
I don't think they really talk about. They bring out hardware, but it's a very small portion of the show.
yeah, I think it'll happen though.
Yeah, it'll happen, but I mean,
Other than that, like we were saying earlier, maybe we'll see an RTS game show its face.
StarCraft 3 showing up.
Mm-hmm.
Screw BlizzCon. We're showing up at the PC gaming show with Sean Day9 Plot.
They'll show Warcraft 3 Reforged again.
They're showing Diablo Eternal.
WoW Classic advertisement.
Oh yeah.
Yep. All right. We got a mini one after this. Limited Run Games doing a press conference
I
at
honestly
E3.
don't know.
What did they make?
They're just a
Limited Run
publisher.
Games.
What did they release then?
Physical copies of digital only games.
Oh.
Like, I think Owlboy went through them.
We're not going to talk about this. We're going to keep moving on. I'm just saying they're having a press conference, guys.
All right.
I mean, Netflix is there, why not?
That's true, but they're not having a press conference, I think.
Oh, is it just like a panel?
Yeah, or something, a booth, or yeah. Let's go on to Monday morning. We've got Ubisoft. What do you guys got for Ubisoft? You guys got anything in mind?
The new Ghost Recon game. They're gonna show
Yep.
more gameplay.
Okay.
Some Siege stuff. I think season 4. Are we on season 4? I think we are. Or year 4. Stuff they might show off.
You think we're just gonna get the basically? I guess her name's Knock and Warden trailers basically on the show floor.
I think so, because I feel like they show all their new stuff at the invitationals.
Mm-hmm.
So they're definitely not going to show off new things. Beyond Good and Evil 2.
Oh yeah, we may see gameplay of that, like extended gameplay.
Mhm.
That would be really cool.
I have a feeling they're just going to show another cinematic, and that's it.
I don't know if they can do that again. I think people would be a little miffed by just seeing another cinematic. I think we need to get a little more this time.
I think after last year's whole, like, hey, give us all your artwork and music for free, they're going to show it in, like, the in-game engine and do some like, very scripted demos.
All right, they brought Joseph Gordon-Levitt last year. They've always had Aisha Tyler. Who's going to be their famous celeb that Ubisoft brings on this year? Keanu Reeves?
Daniel Craig.
John Wick game. Right here. Daniel Craig?
Yeah, because Warden is like a 007 ripoff, basically.
Okay.
John Wick is getting a game, but I don't remember who's publishing it.
Wait, they're
Oh,
actually making
no, John Wick shows up in Fortnite now.
Well, he's in Fortnite,
Yeah.
but he has like a really weird strategy RPG being made.
Strategy RPG.
Yeah, look it up later.
I was thinking they could do a crossover DLC with Hitman and John Wick. And that would be cool.
be kind of cool. Although Wick is more of just a mass murderer rather than a master assassin.
That's true. He's not really so much about the cover up or like the thinking about getting there.
Yeah, he just shoots everybody. I think that's his strategy.
How about
Speaking of stealth games, oh, go ahead.
Watch Dogs 3? Is it time?
Yeah, that was heavily rumored. Rumored. I think it might happen. I've never been too hyped about the Watchdog games.
Set in
But I
Europe.
can see it happening. Set in Europe.
Yeah.
Where? Paris?
Sure.
Open world. You can go to different cities. Ooh.
It's set in the EU. You can go in any country in the EU. It's gonna be the biggest open world game ever.
So can't go to London. Okay,
Can't go to London.
Can't go to London. Brexit happened.
Yep, this is in the future. Brexit happened.
Okay.
Wait, for Assassin's Creed?
Yeah, where's the next Assassin's Creed going to take place,
Confirmed
guys?
from Ubisoft, no Assassin's Creed this year.
Yeah, right.
So we won't see that.
I ain't falling for that.
Did it happen some other year? The good old bait and switch. Guys, we'll tell them it's not coming, and then we'll bring it.
And then it is coming.
And then we'll bring it.
The Crew?
Okay. The Crew.
Far Cry? To be honest, I think Ubisoft has a really, really good catalog of IP right now.
No Far Cry this year. It literally just came out last year.
They just came out with a new Far Cry.
It just came out.
For Honor?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't think it's big enough now to, like, show it.
I'm just listing stuff up. Rayman?
We'll probably get more Division 2 upcoming content.
Oh, yeah, probably that.
Splinter Cell? Oh my god.
I was gonna say Splinter Cell. The reboot, right? It was rumored last year and it never came, right? It was leaked on the Also this year, no leaks yet. We're 2 weeks out, no leaks.
It's gonna happen tomorrow, I swear. I'm gonna be editing this thing and all the leaks are gonna come out.
Yep.
Does Todd show up though? Is that leaked?
That's the biggest leak.
Todd will not show
Todd
up.
spotted.
We got Skull and Bones. Got delayed again. So we'll have to see if it shows up at all.
I mean, the biggest thing is Just Dance 2020, to be fair.
Oh gosh.
Oh
you're right.
yeah.
That's gonna be
What
there.
song is going to be on main stage?
Is there gonna be
BTS.
K-pop there?
It has to be BTS.
Yeah,
It's gonna be BTS.
BTS
Yeah.
is so hot right now.
Like you sound like some fashion designer who's like, oh, BTS so hot right now. All right, here's my question. It's happened 2 years in a row. It's gonna happen again this year. I know it.
What, Miyamoto?
Yeah. What strange Nintendo IP mumbo jumbo is gonna make its way into a Ubisoft game?
Do you want do you want me to think of like the weirdest thing that can happen, or
Give me anything, man. Because honestly, when frickin' Rabbids with Mario, that was no one would ever have predicted that ever.
So Assassin's Creed 2 was set in Italy, right?
Yes, it was.
Very true.
Mario and Luigi crossover, Assassin's Creed 2 remastered.
Remaster, remake.
Like they're the main characters, or they're just in the game.
They're in the game.
Everything.
What if it's Assassin's Creed crossover with Mario, and you have to kill people in the Mushroom Kingdom?
Ezio is now Mario.
Ezio's Mario.
I'm looking for a picture called Mario Real Life Proportions. So that you can kind of imagine what it would look like.
Yeah, just get one from the Super Mario Bros. Movie. That's real life proportions.
No,
right?
it needs to look a little like this. Like a little weird. Uncanny Valley, you know?
Like Sonic, right?
Yeah, like Sonic.
Please no jokes. Please hold your jokes to the end.
Alright, I'm holding. It's really hard.
Yeah, Ubisoft's interesting. I feel like they have a good mix of new and old. They're really good at showing like new and old.
They pretty consistently had a pretty solid show in the past few years.
2 years, yeah, 2 years in a row, pretty solid shows. All right, let's move into Monday afternoon. We got Square Enix.
Oh no.
What's coming out, guys? What's coming out?
Goes without saying, we're going to see something about Final Fantasy VII Remake.
All right.
Do you think Nomura's gonna show up? Game has been delayed till 2025.
I think he'll be on
It
stage.
didn't even have a release date. How did it get delayed to another date?
We had an internal release date of 2021. It has now been delayed.
We had an internal release date of tomorrow.
It has now been delayed.
Alright, so Final Fantasy VII Remake, for sure gonna see that, I think. If not, they're just gonna replay the trailer from State of Play, I think.
Maybe a Shadowbringers trailer.
Yeah, they'll definitely show Shadowbringers because it's going to be coming out very soon. Do you think we'll get any Tomb Raider?
Nope, too soon.
No.
Okay.
I think...
Also...
Well, also...
Alright, that game is less than a year old.
That game is... That trilogy's done now, so I don't know where they're going to take it.
It's a quadrilogy now.
Mm-hmm.
It's
like Star
like Halo.
Wars. They can just keep going extended universe.
No, but Star Wars set up like that. Halo was the one where they're like, oh, it's just a trilogy. And they're like, no. Now there's a new trilogy.
Now it's infinite.
Now it's like they gave up on Halo 6 and they're just making some new thing.
That was Peter Jackson with Lord of the Rings. He's like, oh, it's just a trilogy. Oh, but now Hobbit's a trilogy. I'm going to shoot out some games. Astral Chain, the Switch exclusive from Platinum Games. Is that Square Enix? Did I just randomly throw that in here?
That's Platinum Games, published by Nintendo, so that is not Square Enix.
We're taking that out. That's not... What if it shows up, though? Ooh, that would be...
It just shows up. They're like, we found this in our USB stick.
What the fuck is this?
They just stuck some trailer and thing. Anyway, we've got Babylon's Fall. New IP last year.
That's the Platinum Games title.
That's the one I was looking for.
I'd like to see
We're going to see
more
something, right? We have to see something on this game.
Yeah, I guess it really depends how much manpower Platinum Games has to be working on all these titles at once, but I'd really like to see Babylon's Fall. Some kind of gameplay.
Is Kingdom Hearts done?
It's not done.
No, they're going to be introducing more episodes, right?
There's more episodes. 3 ended on a cliffhanger.
Episode Noctis, sorry.
Luna Freya is coming out, I think. This is how they're introducing all the Final Fantasy characters into Kingdom Hearts again.
Because they took them all
episodes.
Out. They took them all out.
They all get one episode to come back.
I don't think they're going to show anything from Kingdom Hearts.
You think we'll get any mobile games like Opera Omnia, Bravia's
Exodus?
Are we going to see any more Final Fantasy game ports to other consoles? Old Final Fantasy games?
Are there any consoles left?
How about other games they haven't ported? Is what I'm thinking.
Tactics on Switch? Question mark.
What was the one they skipped last year? They did 8, 9, and 11?
They skipped 8.
They skipped 8. They did 7, 9, 11, 10.
Is 8
10
important enough to port?
It's unique.
You're not selling it very well, Alex.
I don't know. There are parts of it that are definitely good, but there are many parts of the system that just don't work well at all. But people love Triple Triad, and that's the game it's from, so there you go. Play the game for Triple Triad and just Triple Triad.
You fixed that marketing pitch. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Here's my prediction. Are you guys ready?
Hell yeah.
We get a trailer for a new Deus Ex game.
I don't know how I feel about that.
People were really wishy-washy about Mankind... Wait, Mankind Divided? Was that the latest one? Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean... How did it do in review-wise?
I think it did decently enough. I think it scored like a high 70s.
But what has Eidos Montreal been working on? This game came out 3 years ago. So,
just, chilling.
What are they working on?
I mean, they don't need to be working on anything.
just sitting around. Just doing nothing.
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
They didn't ask for this.
Oh, they work on Tomb Raider too. Okay, never mind. I think.
No, that was Crystal Dynamics, wasn't it?
Oh, that's Crystal Oh, this one was both of them worked on it for Shadow.
Like a little, like a mixtape.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like a mixtape.
Yep, straight out of Quebec.
Last one I've got is, are we going to get anything Hitman related? I actually have 2. More Sean Bean content? I don't know. Probably just some DLC. Not a new game, right?
No, they don't even do DLC. They'll probably just
They're doing like live service, right?
Yeah.
Live service?
Yeah. It'll be more episodes or content. Things like that.
Who's last? Always last. Last but not least, right? We got Nintendo. That's it.
Yep.
I think they have to set up, if Nintendo
That wraps it up for... Oh.
if we make it like, if we compare them to Marvel, this is their like phase 4. Because we got all the big games out of the way now, right?
Uh-huh.
And now we have a couple of good ones coming out. Like,
So you're telling me Spider-Man's coming out on sale?
Yeah, Tony Stark, Mario's gonna die.
No. I thought Luigi died.
Luigi dies. No, I mean, like, we have Fire Emblem, maybe?
Yep, 3 houses.
But there's, like, some very vague stuff that we haven't really seen. Metroid, Luigi's Mansion, Pikmin.
Metroid's not coming out, man. Metroid's not coming out for at least 3 years.
So, I mean, I feel like it's very fuzzy. We have a rough idea on what's gonna happen, but we have, like, I feel like Nintendo's conference is gonna be very unpredictable.
Well, yeah. What's our definites, right? We got some definites in there, right? So we're probably going to see a little bit of Fire Emblem, right? Because it comes out in July.
We'll see Fire Emblem, Pokemon.
Maybe we won't see... I don't think we'll see Pokemon. I think it's actually rare that they show Pokemon during their E3 Directs.
Is it?
Because they're having a Direct next week for 20 minutes on Pokemon.
Oh, fair enough, yeah. I forget that they're separate events.
New fighter?
But... Yeah, we're going to get one new fighter. We're going to get a new fighter,
definitely.
At least, right? People are rumoring it's going to be a double announcement. They're going to release one, they're going to shadow drop one, and then they're going to announce the next character, is what people are thinking. What else? We got Animal Crossing.
Mario Maker's going to show up.
People are saying a large part will be Animal Crossing. Because that's confirmed this year. And people are also saying Luigi's Mansion 3, because that is... most likely going to be a October release, people are saying, for Halloween.
Oh, fitting.
So
spooky.
Yeah. Other than that, I mean, we've got some pretty weird rumors, right? People are saying F-Zero game, Star Fox game.
Oh, I'd kill for a Star Fox game.
What about Star Fox Kart, though?
There was a rumor I saw. Someone said new Mario Kart game, Mario Kart 9. So we'll have to see if that's true at all.
That wouldn't completely surprise me, just considering how well Mario Kart 8 sold.
And it was just a port.
Yeah, exactly.
it was just a port.
But it's only been like 2 years.
Please,
since the port, which they didn't really do anything. Who
counts the initial release? Come on.
Does Nintendo not want money?
We who?
We
you? We you? We who?
We woo. What else? What else, Nintendo?
Oh, wait. No, I think we talked about this. No new hardware at E3. Never mind.
No new hardware at E3.
No new.
Do we see
Advance
Persona
Wars.
5? Do we see Persona 5?
I actually
this
don't.
This is like the last.
Wait. The Dynasty Warriors one, or
is that a Switch game?
That's a Switch game.
Oh, it is a Switch. Yeah. I don't think we see that. I'm talking about a port for Persona 5.
No, I think no way. I don't think it's happening. Actually,
it's not happening. Confirmed. Tristan Killing Dreams right here.
I'm confirming that right now.
I don't think they'll show the Muso game either because it's not very popular with mainstream crowds.
Oh, speaking of unpopular, SMT5.
Ooh, I think this is the year. Actually,
yeah, they could probably show that off.
I think it's time. Do we see 3DS? Is it alive? Do they bring out the defibs and bring it back to life for like 5 minutes?
They confirmed that thing dead, didn't they?
It showed up. It showed up last year.
It showed up during the Pokemon conference today.
It did.
Mm-hmm.
I think that if they do it, they show like 5 minutes of it and then it's like done. Like it'll be like, here's ports and other stuff. That's stuff like Epic Yarn that came out like last time. We're like, okay.
Does Mr. Bowser take the stage?
Oh, he does. He does for sure.
And does he make a tasteful joke about his last name?
Yes.
Okay.
He needs to stand up there with Reggie. First press conference, go out and make a meme. He's got to do it. There's no way he can surpass his predecessor unless he becomes the ultimate spicy meme lord.
Does he wear a Bowser costume?
No.
Like a furry okay.
I think it's more likely that Miyamoto wears a Mario cap and he just looks at him funny. It's like, huh? Who's this guy?
I feel like it would be, what's his name? Koizumi that would do that instead. I'm surprised that Furukawa hasn't shown up at all, ever. Like, even at the Switch reveal, who was the fill-in CEO guy?
The really old dude?
Yeah.
I don't know his name, but I don't know who you're talking about.
Even he showed up and talked, right? Like, yeah, I don't know. All right, anything else from Nintendo? Nintendo's really weird, right? Like, they can quote unquote win E3 with just some long-awaited game announcement, or they can just have nothing. Like, stuff we already know about. Which, I mean, can be good, but, like, nothing. Like,
I mean, that's
new.
a good marketing strategy. They have like a good
and I mean,
cycle of
Nintendo's
things.
weird, right? Because they will not. Everyone will be like, "Oh, that was a bad E3," but like Nintendo said in the past, like, guys, we have 3 directs and an E3 every year. Like, we need to announce games all year long, right? We can't just show everything at E3 every year, like some places do. So,
like some places,
guys, we see Splatoon 3.
No.
Arms 2?
2 arms.
2 arms. I like that.
And it's a medieval battle game.
Oh.
2 arms!
2 arms, brothers.
Dude, I would play a sword fighting game. Oh my goodness, that'd be cool.
Is that what Mordhau is?
That's true. Ported to Switch, boom.
Mm-hmm. Easy.
Alright. That does it for the big guys. I call them the other people, right? And under this I have Epic Games. Did they announce anything?
Are they a little guy?
Nothing from Epic?
Well, they did announce recently, I believe the commissioner of the Overwatch League has signed on for their esports
commish.
division. So, Epic's gonna do something for Fortnite, probably.
The Epic League.
And they own what now? Even the studio for Rocket League? So
Wow. Oh,
they're gonna have,
Psyonix.
yeah, so they're gonna have like the ultimate esports league announcement, maybe?
Some scholarships.
Yeah,
What if it's
triathlon.
What? Yeah, exactly. That'd be cool. I would watch that.
You have to win the Battle Royale game, then you can play Rocket League.
Yep.
And then you have to run. You have to swim 6 miles to the next venue, and then you play. Then you play Fortnite at the end. You
Yep.
play Fortnite at the end. Yeah, I don't know. It'll be interesting. Any other people? I've got Valve on this list.
Devolver Digital.
Okay. That's the secret presentation that everyone's going to watch and love.
Mm-hmm. Just continue the story. And, I mean, that brings up a good question. Where the heck is Metal Wolf Chaos?
It's
That
coming.
game has just fallen off.
It was at PAX, wasn't it?
I played it at PAX. It's got no release date, though. It seemed pretty done to me, but
Is it XD?
Yep.
yes.
All right, planned release date is 2019, so sometime this year.
Yeah.
You know, knowing them, they're just going to release it at the thing. They're going to shadow drop it.
Yeah, might as well, at this point. THQ Nordic.
Saints Row? Could it happen? At Xbox. Oh my
No.
god, guys, there's going to be a new Saints Row at Xbox.
Because
Oh,
Crackdown flopped.
Stop.
Why, Alex? Why?
Time splitters.
Oh!
It's coming. Xbox One.
Xbox exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
World premiere. Okay, you've just changed the Xbox conference, Alex.
Mm-hmm. I'm envisioning it right now.
With no Sony anymore, it's like all first-party games that aren't Ubisoft, Square Enix, Nintendo, or Bethesda just all goes to Microsoft.
Just dump it all on there.
Yeah, just dump it all on them, and they're fine with that. Last 2 companies I've got for other people are Sega Atlas and Bandai Namco. Anything coming from those guys?
Sega Atlas, they'd probably be SMT if anything.
Mm.
Maybe we'll see a trailer for Judgment, the Yakuza cop spinoff.
I thought there was some back and forth in Japan about that.
There was one of the voice actors was caught for drugs or something. So
It's a method acting type of thing, you know?
the update right now is they're releasing a new version of the game without him in it.
Oh, no.
They changed the character completely, apparently. So that'll be coming out soon in Japan.
So what happens when you method act too hard and you just actually go to jail?
It's a fine line.
Apparently he also voiced Olaf in Kingdom Hearts 3, the Snowman. Or I
The
assume he's a
Japanese,
snowman?
probably.
Yes, the Japanese
Okay,
version.
I didn't listen to that version.
Mm-hmm. But
I
yeah,
thought you were going to say Olaf from Advance Wars, and I was like, he didn't have a voice.
I'm sorry. It was in production, but they had to stop production after he got caught.
All right, guys, we're running over time a little bit.
I think that's everything I got.
Any last wraps? Are we hyped? We're hyped because our next episode is going to be after the Nintendo press conference on that Tuesday.
Right after it.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, maybe not right after it, but
after it in some capacity.
Yes, correct. If so, last comments? No.
I'm actually pretty hype. My bar this year is pretty low because I feel like we got the full blast last year from most of these companies.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm kind of
like ass blasted.
I got ass blasted, especially by Bethesda. So I'm pretty excited about what all the different companies might bring this year.
Yeah, and I think all the companies learned their lesson about their freaking retailers and leaking their games to them. So
that's
why we got all the leaks last year. So we're not going to get that this year, I hope.
Yeah, I think it's a buy year for all the majors, but I don't know. I think, like I was mentioning, THQ Nordic and companies about that size, I think I'm pretty interested to see what they're doing. So I think those will be the outstanding games of this year for the conferences.
Here's a random tidbit. Relic Games, what if they announce a new game?
Is that the Torchlight place? Torchlight 3?
No, that's Runic Games.
Oh,
Relic
God.
is Runic
Total
is
War,
Relic is Company
Warhammer?
of Heroes,
Warhammer
40K,
40K,
yeah. Those games. Alright, guys, that wraps it up for episode 28 of Viewport Relay. Viewport Relay is available on Radio Public, iTunes, Google Music, Stitcher, Podbean, and all your favorite podcast directories. If you enjoyed this episode, please take a moment to subscribe, review, and share it with your friends. We're also on social media as Viewport Gaming on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. But Alex. Just kidding. But Tristan by Viewport Gaming.
I was like doing like the Hugh thing. I was like, I don't have to talk this week. Viewport Relay is part of Viewport Gaming, a website that provides a look into video games, their reviews, features, and podcasts. You can check out all Viewport content at viewportgaming.com.
Thanks, Tristan. And as always, I've been your host, Albert Corson, joined by Alex Nestor.
Till next time.
And Tristan Jung.
Goodbye.